Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Rusty McCranie, and welcome to Weather Express. Your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, we have widespread showers and storms for today, all the way from the eastern Great Lakes into the southern plains and the Gulf Coast states. We have another Pacific storm moving on shore right now. And look at the lightning count. Over 2,500 lightning strikes in the country here in just the past 15 minutes. Prolific storms. The opportunity for some of this to be severe. Deep area of low pressure in the southern Great Lakes. We're pushing a cold front east, and east of that boundary, that's where we're getting the active weather. All the red polygons that you see are active severe thunderstorm warnings. They're racing from west to east, now into western New York, western PA towards Pittsburgh, Panhandle, West Virginia, eastern Ohio. Ahead of this, temperatures are in the 80s in a lot of spots. Philly, DC area, even New York City, at or above 80 degrees, so a lot of juice in the atmosphere. As these storms approach the East Coast, they're going to be producing some winds in some spots of 60 to 70 miles an hour and some inch-sized hail at maximum. Not really any tornadic activity yet, and this should be mainly straight line winds. I can't rule out some rotation, but tornadoes are not the biggest threat that far north. Look how prolific the storms are right now in the Tennessee Valley. I mean, look at all of the lightning, the heavy rain. Tennessee, Kentucky, northern sides of Georgia into Alabama and Mississippi. Can't rule out a rotating storm with a tornado warning, but again, it's mainly straight line winds back into Louisiana and near the boundary into South Texas, down towards the Houston area, South Texas. First of all, very heavy rain there because that boundary is stalling out. And then secondarily, this is a spot that could have, an inch plus size hail as well. When I show you guys the watches that are currently in effect right now, what you're going to see is a lot of red on the map. These polygons are all severe thunderstorm watches that are currently in effect up and down that line from South Texas all the way into the western sides of Pennsylvania. And again, at least we don't have any tornado watches as of yet. The storm reports. The blues are your wind reports. The yellows are going to be your hail reports. The green is the flood reports. So a lot of them for today. That's how widespread this is end up going to be. I'm concerned about the flooding too. Again, excessive rainfall likely from the western sides of the Tennessee Valley, the Mid-South back into Texas, Dallas, Houston, Shreveport, Louisiana, Little Rock, Arkansas, all included in that. We'll get more into how this is going to be playing out coming up. I do want to mention, though, again, the risk for severe storms is highest in orange for today from Kentucky back into South Texas. That's your your orange enhanced 3 out of 5 from the SPC. Now, ahead of this, it's hot in Florida. It's dry. We're going to get some thunderstorms back into the Carolinas that could ultimately become strong to severe as well. Behind our storm system is actually a pretty pleasant day in the plains. There's your area of low pressure right now in northern Missouri and south Iowa. Temperatures are pretty nice in the northern plains, a few showers back into the western Great Lakes. Gonna get a storm system trying to develop here in the Four Corners area. We'll talk about that coming up. And we're also gonna be getting this storm system just moving on shore into the Pacific Northwest. Gale conditions are possible along the coastline there. And if nothing else, we're gonna get more rain as well. So all of those pinks that you see is that severe thunderstorm watch. The orange is active severe thunderstorm warnings. That's how prolific and widespread the weather is for today. Let's take a look at our models. We'll start off with our HER model, our high resolution rapid refresh. This model updates hourly, takes us out 48 hours, going to give us a really good idea of what's going to be happening here. So let's take a look at that. First of all, you notice that this storm system, this curlicue, this low, doesn't move much. It actually stays in the Midwest over the next 48 hours. But it's going to kick waves of energy east and south, and that's where we're going to get the most prolific storms. Throughout the Northeast, into the Mid-Atlantic states, and then the most severe weather over the next 48 hours will be in the Southeast. So eventually, it'll kick from the Tennessee Valley towards the East Coast, but for tomorrow, you can see those storms lining up across places like Atlanta, Columbia, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, and then eventually Florida will get onto the act, especially along the East Coast, for the opportunity for some heavier storms there as well. When we look at the risk for severe storms for tomorrow, your best chance is actually going to be from Charlotte up towards Washington, including the DC area, and just west of Philadelphia as well. That's the slight risk. The green is going to be your marginal risk for storms. And then 2 days out, it kind of lines up right along the I-95 corridor, all the way back down towards Miami, so all of Florida, Savannah, again, right along the Carolina coastline as well. Now back out to the big perspective here, go out to the big map, bring back on the HRRR model and loop that up just to show you that, again, we are going to have some Pacific weather to talk about. First of all, again, a little bit of energy in the Four Corners, some heavier rain, a lot of wind, and then that Pacific storm system crashing on shore. Gale conditions along the coastline, some heavier rain possible there as well. When we look at the total precip in this area, it's not bad. That's several inches of rain there through the Intermountain West, Four Corners, into the Southern Plains. The highest area of concern I have, Oklahoma, southern sides of Arkansas, Mississippi, Louisiana, East Texas, 5-6+ inches of rain, a lot of that falling in the short term. That's where we could have the most significant flooding. There's a lot of heavy rain up and down as well. The East Coast, interior section of the Northeast as well. That's how prolific this storm system is going to be. Friends, I'm out of time. Thanks for making Weather Express a part of your daily routine. Quick second, you want to pay back. Thank you for liking this video. Subscribe to the channel. You want these daily forecasts? Let me know in the comment section below where you're viewing from. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.